Hello everyone, this is Bakari and I'm here to give another little tutorial about a application that I really like called Dwellclick. You probably haven't heard of Dwellclick. I didn't hear about it until last week. And one of the things I'm really liking about this is that what Dwellclick enables you to do is navigate your Mac without clicking the mouse or clicking your trackpad in order to select things or activate things. Now, it doesn't totally get you away from doing the clicking on the tapping, but it will reduce the number of times you do it. So let me give you an example. If I take my mouse and I wanted to navigate between these open tabs, all I have to do is move the cursor over to the mouse, and you see that it switched to that tab. Now, I didn't tap or didn't click the mouse in order to do that. I go again, and you can hear the sound a little bit of it doing the kind of the selection, if you will, or the tapping. All right, and so actually once you get a hang of this, it actually selects things a lot faster when you get the hang of it. And I'll show you some of the preferences options that you have. But this is basically for, I would say, Mac power users. I mean, if you're kind of new to the Mac or new to the computer, I mean, you wouldn't want to probably use this. And a lot of people will become really frustrated by it. I'm not saying that it's very easy to use. It's something you have to get used to using. So when you go into the preferences up here and pull it down, the developer is giving you a lot of different things you can do. You want to use this preferences and kind of adjust things to your liking. First off, I don't particularly like the click sound, so I cut it off. It doesn't really do anything for me. Also, the animation, I also cut that off as well. Once I got used to doing this, I found that without the animation, the invisible kind of clicking went a lot faster to me. So, when I just kind of got used to using it, I just got rid of it. So you see there, when I just selected that particular part of the preferences, you didn't see the animation or hear the click sound. It just did it a lot faster. You can also adjust how fast the delay will happen in terms of when you put your cursor on something. So you can make it a long, a long kind of delay or a very short delay. What you want to do is just kind of adjust this to your liking. I've changed it numerous times. If you make it short, what it tends to happen is when you're moving your mouse, it can select things like a little bit too fast for you. So you want to kind of adjust that to your liking. Also, you can adjust the amount of distance between when you move the cursor from one spot to the next. He has it a default of 20 pixels. You might want to make it longer or shorter depending upon that. So, because again, if you're moving it, like a short period of time, it may select something really quickly, and you don't want that to happen. You can also do, you can have keyboard shortcuts, and you probably want to have a keyboard shortcut to turn Dwellclick on and off. Sometimes if it's just kind of getting in your way, you might want to temporarily turn it off and then turn it back on when you need it. Another thing is that if there are certain applications you definitely don't want to use Dwellclick in, you can add them here, and then when you switch to those applications, Dwellclick will not work within those applications. That you can go back to the traditional clicking or tapping kind of method here. There's another thing here that you can do is it can do a little pop-up kind of thing. And if you say, for example, you select something on your desktop and you hold down the FN key or something like that, you can select like an option or the option selecting. This gives you the option here for the option key, I'm sorry, and I think double click here, so it double clicks it, and I think this right here is the control, so it brings up the control key. So those are the modifier keys, so you can use that. Again, I don't use that too much. I don't really want to I try to keep my hands off those modifier keys as much as possible, because I think they're kind of a waste of time, but they're there for you if you need that. Another thing that it does is that this doesn't really work too well for me, so you want to play around with this here. This is for the multi-touch trackpad. and you have to kind of play with that because I couldn't really figure it out, and it's not really working that well for me. But you may have different experience with it, and I have to kind of play around with that more. But basically, that's it with Dwellclick. Again, this is a really advanced type of application for Mac Power users. And basically is that if you are somebody who works at your computer all day and you get tired of clicking, you get tired of tapping on there, this will save you from having to do that. In some websites, if you say, for example, are looking at photos and you want to click those are great too. But if you want to preview those photos before you actually click on them, then Dwellclick may not be useful in that particular instance. But say, for example, if I just want to go ahead and get rid of this. Again, you see I didn't click anything, and I just want to switch between links. You see I'm just putting my mouse over it, and it's switching for me. Okay. And also, if you go down here on the home page of Dwellclick, there's a little tutorial that you kind of walks you through the steps of using it. But I kind of wanted to do a little video tutorial to show you how it works. So anyway, you know, check it out. If you're kind of an advanced user, power user, any kind of thing, check out Dwellclick. You get a 30-day free trial. So I'm trying it out for 30 days, and I definitely will probably be buying it because you know, it works really great, and to me it's just faster once you get used to it. Anyway, that's my little tutorial. Thanks for watching.